Hey, yo. Hey, listen, right? The bottom line is this. If you want to have a relationship with someone and they don't seem to be responsive to your advances, how do you expect that they're going to want you if you criticize them or try to cut them down verbally? How do you expect that they're going to try to be with you after you talk to them like they're not shit? Now, mind you, if they're speaking to you like you're not shit, then it's a clear indication that they don't respect or value who you are, or that they don't respect or value themselves. Because people only treat you how they treat themselves. No one can treat you better than they treat themselves. Bottom line. So now you have this relationship that you want. You see this person got some assets. They might got their own stuff. They might not ask anybody for anything. They might have just what you need in your life. But they see you, they see your pain, and they see how you treat them based on how you feeling about yourself. You might be somebody who has like tattoos of your last person you was with on you. It's been 10 years and you still ain't got rid of them. Or you might be somebody who tell them that, I'm not with my person. We married still, but we ain't been together and we just been in the process of divorce. But for the past 10 years, and we're staying together for the kids. We're just not getting divorced for the kids, but we're not together. All these things, right? And then say on top of all that, you use these little manipulation things to make them feel guilty. You do all this, right? And you think this is the way to get this person back? No. You really think that this person has no right to feel skeptical about being with you? For 10 years, you got a tattoo of this person's name on your body and you ain't decided to get it off. And for 10 years, you've been married to this person, separated, but you ain't decided to get a divorce, and you blame it on the kids. And you think that your next person that you be with is going to be okay with all of this, especially if they're a person that thinks highly of themselves, has a high self-love of themselves and respect for themselves. And then on top of that, you're not even interested in the things in which they find important. You say to them, I ain't into that. And you expect that this person is going to want to be with you? This is a delusional mindset. It's borderline mental illness. To tell you the truth, if a person can't see that that person has every right to not want to be involved in that situation, there is so much that you could have done differently that might change that person's mind, but you decided not to. And then they come to you and they say, well, you know what? I want a relationship that's fair. 50-50 or 100-100. Whatever the case may be, I want to have reciprocated what I give of my heart, of my feelings, of my time, etc. And you say to them, life is not fair. How the hell do you expect that person is going to want to be with you when you talking to them like that? And then when they don't want to be with you, then you want to call them and come with some, my baby father's threatening me and I need your help and I need to come see you. What? And they say, no, you have to find someone else. And so then you call them with the guilt trip. Oh, how could you do this to me? You're so heartless and don't ever say that you love someone and I gave you my body. All this stuff, right? This is clearly a mentally ill individual. It's a shame. Because the next move you make is that now you start, he blocks you or that person blocks you. So now you start calling them from anonymous numbers. Now, mind you were only known this person a week. This is a mental illness. This person sees you. There's no love there, obviously. This is about you have something. And they see that this can benefit them. And so they have created some sort of fantasy in their mind that allows them to justify this mistreatment, all of this crazy mistreatment. And they said to you, no, I didn't fuck up. Well, why the hell are you calling me? I done moved on. This is ridiculous. But there are so many people out there in the world that do this. And then they come with the ultimate thing that they use to confuse people, and that is that they give to people. They help people. And so when you come to them with you're a narcissist and all this other stuff to try to get them to see their ways, they say, are you kidding me? I'm the most unselfish, unnarcissistic person you'll ever meet. Their words are so one thing, their actions are so quite another. And these are the people that exist in this world. And they go on these dating sites and they put up the most beautiful pictures of themselves. And they're not who they say they are. And they draw you in under a guise of innocence. And you fall in with them. And then you find out that they are not who they showed you. Nor do they plan on changing who they are. They will talk to you in the most disrespectful way once they realize that you will not give them what they want. They will be in their 40s and act so childish that you can't even believe it. That you can't even believe it. It's like as if you took on another child, but this child is pushing 50. This is men and women in the world we live in today. their manipulation, some of them, is not even it can't even really be blamed on them, because it's a lot of times a mental illness that stems from childhood guilt and lack of love. Childhood guilt and lack of love leads to dysfunctional and aggressive, violent, irrational behavior in adolescence and as an adult. Before you know it, these people don't even know who they are. They'll tell you they're psycho and then get psycho and act like they never said that they were psycho. You must see the signs early and flee. And flee. Because these people, they have no understanding of the ramifications of their actions. This is the pure definition of a narcissist. They want to take from you. And if you do not give to them, then they want to destroy what you have. And you open the door to them. That is why you must take your time. They are everywhere in this world today. Pay attention. Don't be a victim of a crazy person. Holla back. Hold still.